Welcome to the 40-foot hex high peak marquee tent training video. The things that you will need for the setup consist of 6 9.25 foot tent poles, 6 127-inch tent poles, 6 103-inch tent poles, the tent top which is inside the brown bag, the 40-foot hex center pole, 12 3-foot stakes, a 40-foot drop cloth, and then inside the black equipment box should contain 3 cross cables, 6 120-degree corner pole connectors, 6 leg foot plates, 1 PVC with the flag set, 6 2-foot stakes. Now in the 2 milk crates, one milk crate will have 18 ratchets and 6 7-foot straps. And the other milk crate will consist of 6 12-foot straps that are doubled up. Now unload everything you will need at this location from the truck or trailer and move it to the setup location. Then it is best to lay out the poles, connectors, feet, straps, and stakes or concrete blocks to make ease during setup. At each corner, you should be placing down one 120-degree end connector, your leg foot plate, 1 2-foot stake, 2 3-foot stakes, your 7-foot strap, and your doubled up 12-foot straps. Now start at one corner and work your way around installing and setting up the tent frame. Now install the 3 cross cables. If the cable is tight while trying to connect, lift the corner to lessen the tension on the cable to make the proper connection. Now lay out the 40-foot drop cloth over the cable, the frame, and the ground to protect the tent vinyl top from getting dirty. On one side of the tarp will be a B and one side a T on the corners. B means towards the ground and towards the dirt. T means up towards the sky where you're going to put the tent top on. Unroll your tent top, making sure you have clean hands or a fresh pair of gloves so you don't dirty up the white vinyl. Now stretch the vinyl corners one by one, installing the underside nylon loops onto the corner connectors. While doing this, connect the carabiner of the 12-foot long double straps to the outside eye of each connector. As a tip, use your tent tool / needle to stretch the nylon loops if you can't do it by hand. When stretching the last one, it should be the one with the strap to make it easier for stretching that last corner. This is also the best time to clean the white vinyl top before it is in the air. Now install the legs and raise the tent following these steps. Step number 1, lift and install the leg pole into the corner connector.
I think you said yeah.
Now, step 2, connecting the carabiner to the 7-foot strap onto the vinyl pull cord metal loop. Step 3, install the foot plate on the end of the leg pole with the stake hole towards the center of the tent. Step 4, now hook the ratchet to the foot plate and tighten down the 7-foot strap. Do not tension too much or you will stretch the rope cord on the vinyl top. Now a special thing on the 40-foot hex tents is that halfway through each side wall, there is a strap that has to be connected that is on the tent top. It'll just clip in after going around the pole frame. So there will be 6 straps you'll have to connect around the upper frame at each wall. Step 5, repeat steps 1 through 4 for 2 more legs on the same side, not the opposite side. Step 6, install the middle center pole. First check that the PVC flagstaff is inserted tightly. Then insert it through the top hole of the tent. Then walk around and slide on the color flag that the customer wants. Remember to always remove your shoes before walking on the white vinyl top. Step 7. Now go back under the tent and place the small groove that is at the end of the center pole onto the top cable. Slide the pole to the center of the tent. Then push the bottom cables down and then release into the large slots on the center pole. The last thing to do is to reclip the pin, which will lock the center poles to all 3 cables. At this point, you can remove the drop cloth from under the tent. Now repeat steps 1 through 4 for the rest of the poles. Now go around leveling off your legs, making sure they are straight up and down. If you're on a flat surface, you can use the level to make it easier for you. If you are on a slope, you will have to eyeball it since the level won't work. When staking down your 2-foot stakes through the leg foot plate, make sure it's at an angle so you don't hit the hammer on the poles. When staking your 3-foot stakes, put the ratchet delta ring through the stakes. They should be about 2 or 4 feet away from each leg, and you'll be doing 2 3-foot stakes for each leg on this tent. And then connecting the double 12-foot long straps and then tighten down the ratchets. Now go back through and double check everything is staked and strapped properly, making sure everything is level also. Finally, clean the tent and the area. To clean the tent, use the extendable pole and scrubber to remove any spots or dirt or fingerprints. Remember to clean up the setup area after fully setting up the tent. When taking down the 40-foot hex high peak marquee tent, make sure you use the drop cloth so you keep your white vinyl top clean during takedown. After tearing down the entire tent, make sure everything ends up in the proper boxes and nothing's left on site. Make sure everything gets inside the boxes or in the truck before leaving.